Hello, hello. Welcome in. We are back with some more strange horticulture. Let's get in and see what plant mysteries we'll be solving today. On Saturday. So when we ended stream last, we pulled this card. In Tibet, a noble elder stood silently watching starry skies. So we're looking for Tibet. Oh, it's right there. Is that where we're going? You wouldn't think, following the modern railway line into Tibet, that this prosperous village was once home to a notorious prophetess, Mary Baines, a local witch, haunted the locals with her tales about the end of the world. Although such prognostications may seem quaint nowadays, her grave in the churchyard is still avoided by all in the village and nothing grows there. Okay, so that wasn't it. Should we have gone north of Tibet? Oh, north, east, south, south, west, south, south. Hopefully I can stay longer this time, but I may have to leave in order to get the dinner. So I plan on eating out today. Ooh, eating out sounds fun. Welcome in. We just started, so I fucked up on my map. I believe I was supposed to go north, east, south, south, west, south, south. So we'll do that when we get a few more map points. Let's see what we're doing today. God, that was so loud. Long Meg. Sorry, I've not heard of it, but I'll keep an eye out for you in the library. As long as you can get me some Fever Kiss, that is. Too many late nights at the library are taking their toll. This is the one that I decided we thought was Fever Kiss right now. Before we get into all that and maybe accidentally fuck up, let's just double check and see. Red berries provide an energy boost that lasts several hours, and the leaves are pale in color. This looks correct. Small red berries, pale leaves. God, that is so loud. Collect. Mountain Astery promotes an aura of confidence and persuasiveness. The large cup-like flowers produce a stale, damp smell. Okay. Well, we're going to relabel the Fever Kiss with a yellow label because it has been confirmed. And we're going to tuck it on the shelf over here. Do you think we'll get enough plants to fill this entire greenhouse? That's a lot of plants. Okay, back to the map and our card. Tibet, north, east, south, south, west, south, south. Yeah, okay, that was it. That was what we needed to do. I find myself on a patch of moorland surrounded by jagged peaks and measuring clouds. Menacing clouds. A distinctive plant stands out against the switches of purple heather. Swaths of purple heather. Good lord, I can't zoom in on this part, so that kind of sucks. And there, another. So we got 2 plants, okay. They look very similar. My concern would be, oh right, we have this purple one that we can just turn back to yellow. If I need to go through the book again and start labeling these ones that I'm getting, because we did that and then we haven't done that for any of these new plants that we've gotten. You know what, I think that's okay. We'll just take it one plant at a time. Ooh, David with our mail. There's talk around town of a woman who wears a green mask made of jade. There's all sorts of oddballs in Undermere, but that's certainly unusual. And our mail today is... what? Because we've gotten... oh, this is Baylock's elixir. Is that something we have to make? We've got some map points. A Beckfoot candle. Alright, so I guess that means we are heading to... a Beckfoot candle, wherever the hell that might be. Okay. So we'll just... take a look around. Beckfoot candle. Okay, there's Beckfoot. What the hell does Beckfoot candle mean? Because we tried the... I've tried using this before. And it just wasn't... because like you'd think... because this has a symbol for a candle on it, doesn't it? Yeah, candle. So... oh wait, if we... what if Beckfoot is the candle? Where the hell did we see Beckfoot? Where did it go? Beckfoot. If Beckfoot is the candle, then... okay, hold on. If Beckfoot is the candle... okay, I'm getting... trying to figure out how to center this? What? Maybe this one here? Oh, that's how we do it. Okay, okay, I see. From Foxfield, the trident points me in the direction of some foothills. Oh no, we wanted to do the candle, not the trident. Some foothills northwest of the Swinside Stone Circle. A faint path leads me over the ridge and into a dell. Here a plant thrives, sheltered from the wind. That was not the one that we wanted. No, we wanted the candle. Oh, okay. And so, wait, let's go. Can I get back into that? Where did I put my... there it is. I'm gonna look at that again because that said something about a trident, but we were looking at the candle. So if we had the candle... and that doesn't make any sense unless it is supposed to be, because that is Foxfield and then the trident does point there. So we do want to center it and then go where the candle points. Okay. Okay, eventually we'll get the points to try again. And I guess whenever we get that letter, it'll just already be done because I fucked up. But I didn't mean to fuck up. I thought I was being smart. I wish you could, like, scribble on the map if you've already been somewhere. A forest. I've been talking to people around town, trying to learn as much as I can about this beast that is rumored to have been seen in these parts. In the old world, they called this thing the Servant, but the people here seem to have forgotten that name. Except the group calling themselves the Seeds of Redemption. They are something I did not expect, and they have made it clear that they want me to stay away from the Servant. They seem to worship it, but I'm getting distracted and my Drathium supplies are low. Dranthium, sorry. I need more. Okay. He needs Dranthium. Have we figured out which one that one is? Nope. Okay. Is it one that I have labeled? No. Dranthium, a plant with a powerful mind-altering ability. Those who inhale smoke from burning its long, sharp leaves elevate their awareness to levels otherwise unachievable. Some know Dranthium as Green Eye, a name derived from the telltale sign of overdose, where even the whites of the eyes take on a green tint. So we have long, sharp leaves. This one has long, flat leaves. Smells like sweet rhubarb. Dark purple flowers. This one's got long leaves that could maybe be sharp. Or is it one that I haven't found yet? Ooh. Purple flowers, long, thin leaves that bear surprisingly sharp edges. Okay, I think it's this one, actually. Sharp leaves. Alright, that one's Dranthium. And we got Palliance. Most plants offer a small improvement to air quality, but the Palliance is in a class of its own. It is sometimes called sweet breath thanks to the freshness of the air in its vicinity. The many short leaves of this plant are thought to help filter toxins from the surrounding air. Okay. Label. You are Dranthium. Oh, what is it? There's no Q in Dranthium. Excuse me. Good lord, I'll spell it right eventually. Alright, Dranthium, we're gonna tuck you up here. Boop. Alright, back to our plants. Okay. So let's do the candle thing that we tried earlier, okay? Shift it. Nope. Okay, so Beckfoot is right here, and we want to go to the candle. The candle points right here. Okay, did that work? The candle leads me east of Westwater. To the north of the mighty Scaffold Pike grazes the sky. The tallest peak in England. Oh, we're in England. Okay. The challenge beckons to me, perhaps another time. And we found a new plant. Okay, so then that would... Yep, Beckfoot candle is done. So we need to do the Kenwick Eye? That's the... Kentmere Eye is the one that we need to do. Okay. So next time we get enough of those little travel points, we'll be going to Kentmere. Or the eye above it. Alright. Customer. A Reuben. I crept around Black Combe 2 nights ago in the pitch black. That eye bright is some potent stuff. I could see clear as day. Up on the fell, I found a shallow pit full of skulls, some deer, fox, badger, and some human. There was an eerie silence about the place, and every part of me was screaming to get out of there. Back down on the flat, I heard a terrible noise like an axe maker's whetstone, but unmistakably animal. High on the ridgeline, I saw a cowled woman wearing a jade mask watching me, and behind her something dark, inhuman, and bloody huge. I don't mind admitting that I'm out of my depth on this one. I'll need to speak to Verona again. While I'm here, I'll grab some wild coal for my pounding head. You'd have been out drinking too if you'd seen what I did. Alright, wild coal. Hopefully I have that. Okay, it's got berries. The purple berries are recommended by physicians in place of a hair of the dog mentality as a tonic for those suffering the effects of having drunk too much the night before. There are some who consider wild coal a sacred plant, perhaps owing to its rarity, and claim that it is bad luck to pick berries from it. Okay, so it's got purple berries. Red fruits. Dark blue flowers. Spikies. No berries. Purple flowers. Purple flowers. Pleasant fresh aroma. Beautiful flowers. I don't think I have anything with purple berries. I might need you to hold on for a second, because I'm not sure I have what you're looking for. That may be in the Kentmere Eye that I haven't found yet. Okay. From Kentmere, I follow the bearing of the eye and end up in a small forest north of Kendal. The woods are thick with briar and brambles, but amongst the tangled undergrowth, a type of flower is flourishing. Please have purple berries. It's got purple berries. Fantastic. That is exactly what we needed. Excuse me, I want this one. Thank you. Put it away. I don't know how we messed that up the first time, but there was probably something we did wrong with that. Okay, where did my new plant with the berries go? Where did you go? Is this you? No, where did you go? What the heck? Oh, is this you? Thin leaves and small purple red berries. Let's give this a shot. Great, okay. Wild coal. And then we got Norwood. A bite of the crunchy root of this plant has the effect of a cold bucket of water thrown over the face, an unpleasant sensation accompanied by sharp focus. It is claimed that Norwood releases spores that are invisible to the naked eye, showing up only on natural light. Okay, this one is it, right? Yeah, so that one is wild coal. Alright, we'll need to start identifying these other plants, maybe. We'll see. Tuck him in right there. My neighbor has a foul-smelling mushroom that she says can ward off evil spirits. It's a horrible little thing that attracts flies, but I'd rather that than sit and do nothing. There's something very strange out in the woods. Okay. Hold on. It's a stinky mushroom. It's not the sunset one, right? Oh, it is. Sunset mount cap. The sunset mount cap is a type of fungus with dome caps. It's thought to deter unwanted souls and spirits from entering the home. Is this what you want? I think we'll go with this one. Yeah, sunset mount cap. Next customer, please. Oh, it's Verona. Hello. Poor Ruben, he looks a little worse for wear this morning. He took it hard when his wife died and never did quite give up the drink. I think I know what ritual was performed at the stone circle. It all adds up. It was a summoning spell. Someone called to something across the void and tried to bring it here, and with the state of that body all torn to shreds, I'd say they succeeded. And then the gilded dendra, that really got me thinking. I found this in Dr. Worthing's bestiary, a little light reading for you. I'm headed to Grisendale again. The sisterhood will know more. Okay. It has many names. Some call it the Wokendendru, believing it to be related in some way to the deadly gilded dendra plant. Others call it the night stalker, the miasma, or the dread, but the most common name for it in the shires is the servant. You'll have heard of it in children's songs such as Keep the Fire Burning and Serpent. Excuse me. Servant and master, and there are hints of it in the older stories, but nobody alive has seen it in the flesh. It is said that the dead ground northeast of Tibet, where nothing but black digitatus mortis grows, was caused when the servant last walked our lands hundreds of years ago. So we want to go to northeast of Tibet. So if this is Tibet, northeast. The wide area of blackened ground here is known to the locals as Dead Man's Field. Dark mushrooms protrude from the soil like fingers reaching out from the grave. So we got a black mushroom. Okay. And so we solved that one. But then what is this? It doesn't say anything about going to a place, just making an elixir, but we don't have the capacity to make an elixir? I don't know. And I don't know what this other mystery is for either. We'll end the day, we'll keep going. Maybe they'll get solved as we go? Every day she attentively followed the teachings of the Arda. Every day she patiently performed the tasks given to her. Every day thoughts of the book itched away at the back of her mind. Day 10, Sunday. A blank card. Ooh, hold on. Does it have a secret? It does. A secret uncovered is a secret no more, 2 miles north of Foxfield. Alright, so if this is Foxfield, we go 2 miles north. 3 ravens circle above, their caws and croaks, leaving the silence. An omen. I take what I came for and leave. Got a new plant, okay. Let's... Oh, no, new plant. That's not where you go. You go in the unlabeled plants category because you don't have a label yet. Duh. David with the mail. One from your librarian friend today. Ooh, does she know what Long Meg is? Because that's what we need to know right now. Excuse me, I need to hydrate. Okay. In reference to your question the other day about Long Meg, I'm afraid I do not have an answer, but Calder Abbey has a wealth of knowledge on local lore. If you ever go there, the monks will request a plant from you, but they won't tell you what they want, a sort of test. They've never allowed me in to look through their stacks. So we're going to Calder Abbey, which I have seen on the map before. Hold on. I think it's up here somewhere. Calder Abbey. A small window opens within the much larger oak door. From the darkness within, a voice proclaims, "Only a friend may enter." Only a friend may enter. It's probably some plant that promotes friendship. I think we've discussed that before. Psychic, prophecies, mushroom, light, hypothermia, skin rashes, place at the graves of their loved ones, red flower, dark magic, the huntress, open any lock, eye strain, eternal youth, but not really. Mind altering abilities. Oh, that's the Drandium, yeah, okay. Antidote to Dendra's miasma. Ember Soul, protective properties. Return for Sanctuary. Okay, it might be Ember Soul, maybe? Severe pain. Period of time to... Okay. Energy boost. One ingredient in a sleeping drought. Contract of friendship between strangers. Okay, Fox button. That's probably what we want. Fox button. We're friends, right? Yeah! Alright. Okay. Sheep snap. The sheep snap is thought to bring good fortune when prepared correctly. The green seed pods of the sheep snap have a hard outer shell and sound hollow when tapped. To the south, they call this plant bulbs of Bayonne. Okay. The hatch snaps shut and the oak door swings inward slowly without a sound. I am ushered in by a man wearing a plain brown robe. He nods silently when I ask about Long Meg and leads me through the abbey to a small library filled with scrolls and books. Without a word, he pauses for a moment, surveying, before selecting a scroll and handing it to me. Okay, so first... Nope, not you. First we take this and put it away. Regarding Long Meg, there's a stone circle north of Undermere. According to local legend, some hundreds, perhaps even thousands of years ago, a witch known as Long Meg lived nearby along with her daughters. They were wild, godless people who practiced evil magic until one night they went too far and Meg and her daughters were turned to stone. The tall stone that stands apart from the main circle is called Long Meg by the locals. So then, what is it, this piece of paper? Start at Long Meg and go south 3 and east 2. So, north of Undermere is a stone circle. Right, that is what you said, right? North. North of Undermere. Okay. So here's Undermere. The Daughter's Stone Circle. Okay. 100, which known as Long Meg, live nearby. The tall stone that stands apart from the main circle is called Long Meg. Okay, there isn't, at least on the map here. So what we're going, was it south 3 and east 2? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, is it this? Nice, okay. The river is in its youth here, flowing swiftly through the rocks with a melodic gurgle. Among the tall grasses that line the river bank is a much more unusual looking flower. New plant acquired. Okay, so put the map away. Pull this back out. Long Meg. And then that one. Alright, so we're down to just the weird little pattern thing that we need to figure out. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. No. They didn't do anything. Okay, I thought maybe there was a secret written on this piece of paper that had to do with that. But it does not appear so. Okay. There's gotta be something else to go along with that. We'll figure it out. The Sisterhood are trying my patience again. If the old Arda was around, but she's not. They've kept secrets for hundreds of years. If ever there was a time to share them, it is now. They know of a way to defeat this servant, some ritual or weapon or something, but their stubborn pride won't bring them to ask for help. Well, I won't sit idly by and do nothing. I'd better have a little chat with this new Arda. And I think I'll take some Mountain as story with me. Girl, you gotta give me a minute to figure out what that is. Mountain. Promotes an aura of confidence and persuasiveness. The large cup-like flowers produce a stale, damp smell. Alright. Stale, damp smell from large cup-like flowers. That's not it for sure. I'm looking for cup-like flowers. No, you're more prickly. Do I have anything that has cup-like flowers? Right. A rather unpleasant scent. But these are not cup-like flowers. Okay, hold on. Stale, damp smell. And cup-like flowers. That can kind of be a cup. Jagged leaves. It's definitely not that one. Not a sweet smell. Not a pleasant fresh aroma. Quite beautiful. But does it say anything about the smell? Because those can be cup-like. But they're not large. Okay, is this a plant that we don't have yet? And if so, how do we get it? Because... does this have to do with the silly, strange puzzle that we can't figure out? Because if that's the case, then... we might be screwed. Might have screwed the pooch on this one. Like, what is this? We have these pieces of paper. Do they go together? Okay, it looks like they go together, actually. but not in the same order as there? I don't know if the... Because it looks like they fit together like this, maybe? But this is not the order that they are in here. It's also upside down. At least that one is. Because it's glowing here, but not... Oh, I'm so confused. Kitty, help. Kitty, help me. Do any of the plants glow? I don't think so. Just a watering can glow. Do we need to do something with the map again? We've already been to the Tomb of the Hunter. Does the glow? I don't know. Chibi, help. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm stuck. Because we don't have a plant that has large cup-like flowers. We just don't have that. But we have clues that might lead to another plant? Is there any glowing in the book? Does the book glow? I don't know what we're doing. I don't want to get stuck here. We gotta figure this out. Does it have to do with the pictures in the book? I don't know. We have a lot of pages in this book. We've been very diligent with our studies of the plants, so don't know. Do I need to travel to a mountain and find it? Because I don't know what you want. Oh, they do have a hint option, though. Like this one here. This one looks like this first one. Meek do looks like this. Looks like... Where did it go? Not you. Not you. Not you. This one. It looks like this one, right? Like this looks like meat do. Do I need to put them in order on my shelf in this order? Some buttons with strange symbols on them hidden on my... Oh, are they... Those are buttons? Oh, okay, no, hold on, I figured this out. Hold on, I got it. I got it. I thought they were just etched symbols. They're buttons, so we gotta push them in the order of these papers. So we gotta line them up. We need the magnifying glass for this. These two line up? Yes. Okay. And then this one goes there, right? I would say so. Then you two line up. Yes. I think so. So is it this order of that one, that one, that one, that one, that one? Okay, well, actually this is upside down. Can I flip it? Because that pushing those buttons like that did not do anything. If I flip this around, does this one fit here better? So would we... But then that doesn't line up there. Do these two really line up? Yeah, they line up. So maybe the whole thing is upside down? Maybe I do it backwards and it's the 3, that one. No, my symbol's changed. What the heck? Oh, you press them and they change. Okay. So we want this one to be the 6-pointed one, and that one stays that one. That one becomes that one. This one becomes the upside down tulip. And this one... Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, first we need to tuck these out of the way. Because my goodness. They're in the way. Okay. So then we got Devil's Nightcap. This plant is known colloquially, good lord, can't say that, as a corpse's friend. If ingested as a seed, it will cause a slow, agonizing death, and the plant will grow out of the body once deceased. It has a light, pleasant scent, not dissimilar to pine needles. Boiling the root in vinegar creates a tonic against fevers and poisons. Okay, and a piece of paper, and another one for our book. Trimblehuff. The trimblehuff is traditionally used as decoration at weddings, as it is thought to strengthen relationships. A cross-section of the small cup-like flowers. They generally point downwards to avoid filling with water and allow easy access. So another plant with small cup-like flowers that we don't have. This one is Robert Barrow's Medicinal Herbology, Blackhall Road, Kendall. Okay. And then a coin. Don't know what we do with this coin. It says Gosforth on it. And has a symbol. Okay, put the coin. Okay, so it goes there. It's gonna do something. And then this one says... A Briar's disc, often called a smuggler's disc, is a simple device that can be used to send coded messages. The location of cached cargo, for example. The principle is cunningly straightforward, but the code is undecipherable to prying eyes. Both parties must be in possession of a disc of identical size, with the same symbols etched around its edge, and a map. To encode a location, you would then place the disc over some named point on the map nearby, and note whichever symbol is pointing to the location. It may be necessary to string multiple symbols together, but you can use this method to reach any other point on the map as required. Oh, that's a smuggler's disc. Yeah, we have that. Yeah. So we do that a lot, okay. So then, do we want to go... Let's go to this road in Kendall? Pray that's the place we need to go. Where is Kendall? I feel like that's south here. Rustland, Lowick, Foxfield. Kendall. Brisdale Forest. Kendall. Do we want to go there? I find the medicinal herbology shop off Blackhall Road. I know you, says the man behind the counter, Robert Barrow presumably. You're the owner of Strange Horticulture. 2 hours later, after a lengthy and engaging discussion covering a variety of botanical subjects, we decide on a trade. It turns out Robert is a collector of unusual fungi, and I have just the thing for him. Okay, hold on. I don't know about that, girl. Don't be making promises. This plant has a rejuvenation effect, but most who have tried to benefit from its properties have come to realize that it is a curse, not a blessing. Though you may appear younger, you will quickly become more frail and brittle. The red patches that are often seen growing on it are in fact a type of fungus themselves. Oh, so we do have the copper Caledonian would be this one with the mushroom-like plant with red. Okay, we're gonna try that. Nice. And he gave us a bunch of plants, okay. Okay, so now 2 of those have cup-like flowers, okay. So we'll change that to confirmed copper Caledonian. And we'll tuck it away, excuse me, on the shelf up here. And if she wants the Mountain Abbey, we've done that one. I pray that one of those that we just got is the Mountain Abbey. Where did it go? Okay. Sorry, Mountain Astory. Large cup-like flowers produce a stale, damp smell. Okay. So large cup-like flowers has a distinctive smell that reminds me of old books, musty. Stale and damp. Okay, and then we'll just check this one. Purple flowers, long leaves. Okay, so I'm gonna go with that one. Because it's got the smell of musty books. Nice. Okay. Mountain Astery. Weeping Bell, a plant that is believed by many to lead to gold. You'll have about as much luck searching for the end of a rainbow. The soft frilled leaves can soothe insect bites and stings. It is also known as golden light and sometimes fool's hope. Alright, label this one as Mountain Astery. Tuck it up on the shelf over here. We are down to now a bunch more plants that we need to have identified. That is fine. God, that is a lot of plants. Yeah, I really do believe we are going to be filling up this entire shelf. Okay. And we don't have... This one didn't talk about going anywhere. It was just telling us how to use the thing. So I really don't think we need to have this out. I think we can tuck that away up there. But if we need it, obviously we can pick it back up. Next customer, please. Thomas. I've finished the designs you asked me to work on. I did? Ask you what? Be very careful unwrapping these. Some of the glasswork is quite delicate, and I have taken great care transporting them. My lab equipment is finally here. I will now be able to brew elixirs using ingredients from my plants. Oh, we can do that now? How do I do that? This? Oh. Oh, okay. So now that's what this does. With... I guess we figure out these plants. Do they match the pictures in the book? Is that what we're looking for here? Because I wouldn't be able to tell what those are. Finally, witchcraft. Time for some apothecary business to happen. But I'm not 100% sure of how to figure out what these plants are. No. So the pictures on here don't match the pictures in my book, unfortunately. So it's gonna want me to make this elixir, and I don't know what this elixir is. I guess we just have to look at our plants up here, find something with 5 pointy leaves, find something with 5 not pointy leaves, and something that looks kind of like a sunflower. That's gonna be interesting. Okay. Because I have a horrible eyesight and cannot see. It could maybe be this one. We'll stick you right there for right now. I wouldn't say it's this one. It doesn't have the little antenna bits coming out. Okay, so we're gonna slide down the line here. No. No. Well, maybe. I don't know. It is hard to tell what they want from me. Is it... no, I wouldn't say it's that one. Could maybe be this one. Not that one. No, not pokey enough. 1, 2 less leaves. Could be this one. What about the little, like, we've not found any of the... Oh no, actually I think it's this one. It's got the lines and everything. Okay. If I put that there... Or could it also be this one? No, not that one. Okay, so if that one makes up the... Wish there was a little more description here for this. So then we want something that's got 5 petals with lines and a thing sticking out the top. Could also be ones that I don't have yet, which must be taken into consideration. Ooh, no, that's not right. No. Ooh, this one's 5 petals. Pointy. It doesn't have a thing though, also doesn't have lines. But they also mentioned before about not trusting the pictures because they could be wrong. Ooh, but I would say this one is a strong contender for that position. That's a little too rounded maybe for the last one. But this one could be it. Alright, so if I have these flowers and I wanted to make an elixir with them, I just create elixir and pray to the god that it's Velox elixir. And it is! So we made Velox elixir. So now we just have this elixir. What do I do with it? A pale blue liquid. Hold on, we better label that as Velox elixir. Okay, and then... well, I'm gonna have to make a space for elixirs now. Okay, we'll just stick it down there next to the watering can, because my goodness. Oh, a piece of paper. Patterson's Guide to Fatal Fungi and Their Antidotes. Spring wax cap, sometimes fatal, can usually be cured by taking hop heart boiled in vinegar. Sunset mount cap, generally not fatal in small doses. Use crushed leaves from sour bandy to cure. Bishop's parasol, often fatal, can be remedied using the sap from lemon dandy. Copper Caledonian, often fatal, no known cure. Farmer's worry, often fatal, an antidote can be made using royal gentian. Okay. We can pet the kitty. I don't think we have anywhere necessarily we need to go. Let's call in the next customer and see what they want us to do. Bethany. The new Arda wouldn't like me being here, but the forest is in danger. I spoke with Verona Green earlier. It's bad. If the Dendru has awoken, then it will come for us. You must place an offering at the altar of Arduina? Okay, so we gotta place an offering. That is perfect. That gives us so much information about what we need to do. Okay. I guess it just tells us where we need to go. Must make an offering. Is that a river? Alright. Let's take out the map. Let's look at this. Find just a little windy river going between some mountains. Is it going to be exactly like this one? Because this one looks pretty close. There's not really a lot of rivers going straight up here. No, I don't think that's it. Where the heck are we going? Up here? Oh shoot, I lost my paper. Okay, it looks like there's 2 churches and some mountains. Is it... exactly how matching is the river to where we're going? Also, I don't know of anywhere that's got 2 churches. this is going to be where it gets me, I guess. So we're just looking for a river going between two mountains. This looks like two mountains. Does this match? Kinda matches. So, I don't know. What would you say, like what, right here? No, because that's not on the map. Okay, so I wouldn't call it that. That river goes through a forest, that one goes through the plains. Here's Kentmere and some mountains. Doesn't really match though. Like how matchy is this supposed to be? Because here's a lot of mountains. But not really. I don't know. I am confused. Hi, Coffee. You've come in just in time to watch us be really confused because I don't know where I'm supposed to be going here. Oh, I mean, I don't know. Is it... No, I just do not know. Because I'm not seeing... What are these supposed to be, churches? I don't... Or is that indicating like a city? How accurate is this in size and shape? As they live in the Grisdale Forest, where there are no... Wait, hold on. This be it? Right here? Beneath the mountains next to the... Ah! Okay. Okay. We got it. It seems Beth has been able to keep her fellow sisters away from this part of the forest, for now at least. The trees are thick here, old too. The altar seems to belong here, as much a part of the forest as the gnarled trunks and twisting roots. I must place an offering to the goddess Arduina, either Ember Soul or Calderi. What is the difference in the two? Ember's soul is thought to have protective properties. It is sometimes given as an offering to various deities in return for sanctuary. Okay. And what is Calderi? The uses of Calderi are not well known. Some say it has applications in dark magic, but this author has found neither substance nor specifics to back up those claims. Those who worship the huntress Arduina place this flower as an offering to ensure a successful hunt. It grows from a thin stem with small leaves. Okay, so do we want a successful hunt or do we want protection? I would say we want protection. If, like, some weird shit's happening, right? Where is the lady that... Okay, yeah, she just came to see us. Right? The danger is awoken, then it will come for us. You must place an offering at the altar. Okay, that does not... We want protection, right? Ember Soul, okay. So we want the protection. That is what I'm going with. So, okay, so Ember Soul produces flowers with many petals. Watch out for the leaves, they're razor sharp. Flowers with many petals. Okay, this one has a flower with many petals. And sharp leaves, that's important too. So I don't see... Well, this one has many petals. Doesn't say anything about the sharpness though. Unpleasant scent. Okay, so we're gonna go... We're gonna pray. This one is Ember Soul. Okay, that one is Ember Soul. Evulum? The scent it produces is considered overpowering by some, but it is said to stimulate the senses and rejuvenate aching bones. Evulum has many short, pretty leaves. Okay, so we're going to label this one Ember Soul. Stick it up here. Did I fill this shelf? Yeah, okay, I filled that shelf back in. Goodness, we got a lot of plants. Okay. Next, please. Natalie, I'm being harassed by loonies shouting about the redemption, saying they're going to set it free, whatever the hell that means. Well, they can take their seeds of whatever, awoken something or other nonsense, and stick it where the sun doesn't shine. I'm not joining their damn cult. I just want to tend my garden in peace. I'm looking for some larkshine to drive them away if they come around again. Larkshine. Larkshine is a plant with a powerful defense mechanism. It releases stinging barbs triggered by a light touch. The pain is said to be unbearable and can last for several days, sometimes confusingly called kidney flower. This is thought to be a reference to the kidney-shaped seeds held within the spiny pods that grow on this plant. We have that one. I think it's this one. It looks like this one. What's that? Larkshine. Yeah. Larkshine. Lissel of Neptune, also called Truthsayer, this plant will force a person to tell the truth when eaten. The sparsely petaled pale flowers give off a strong scent. Alright, so this one is Larkshine. And then we'll tuck it up on this shelf. I think we can... Oh, that shelf might be full now. Goodness. Okay, scoot these down some so they're a little closer, so we all have all of our plants in one basket, so to say. Alright, what card are we pulling today? Oh? In time, she learned that the sisterhood had secrets, or had she always known that? Had she come to them by chance, or had she sought them out deliberately? She wasn't sure, but by now she knew what she wanted and she would do anything to get it. Day 11, Monday. 9:02, 8:03. An X? That is interesting. Is there... Okay, so what, 9:02? Well, that doesn't do anything. What? Oh, is it the height? Is this one? Oh. Yeah, okay, so this one is 9:02 and this one is 8:03. And the X is on this mountain? Yup. Okay. The impressive ridgeline of the crinkled crags stretches across the full width of my vision. Days like today are worth being alive for. A colorful plant stands out among the moss. New plant. Alright. Taking stock of our plants. Put that away. Ding! George. My old man reckons there's a plant what can find pots of gold buried underground. Dunno what it's called, but I bet you do. Tell you what, when I'm rich I'll throw a share of the gold your way. Weeping Bell. I remember getting that piece of paper. Weeping Bell. Plant that is believed by many to lead to gold. You'll have about as much luck searching for the end of a rainbow. Soft, frilled leaves soothe insect bites and stings. So we are looking for soft, frilled leaves. And I would assume it's probably got like a weeping kind of... Okay, soft leaves. Looks like it's weeping. I would say that's probably it. Yep. Weeping Bell. Lesser Marydock. The round flower head of the Marydock is made up of smaller yellow florets. A single drop of the strong-smelling sap from this plant can utterly drain a person's mental facilities, rendering them slow and uncomprehending. Well, we don't want that. We're going to label this and tuck it over here. Way in the beginning. Trying to keep all of the plants where I can see them. Don't think that makes much of a difference, but... Ennis, I have a task for you that would greatly aid the Seeds of Redemption. One of the Dreyer is in town and we know he's paid you a visit already, no doubt feeding his habit. We suspect he's here to hunt the Dendru. If he returns, give him some of this. He will make a worthy sacrifice to the Dendru. Let's help him on his way. Okay. I'm gonna put that down here with the fungus, because I don't know what the fuck that is. Am I, like, making a decision on who I'm helping here, or am I helping everyone and just watching the world crumble as the powers contradict each other? Anos, I am heading out on the road again, but before I leave, I wanted to store some valuables in a safe. I don't trust myself to remember the combination, and I certainly don't trust myself to write it down anywhere and not lose it. This is where you come in. Surely you've got something up your sleeve for me? Oh, you want Baylock's elixir. Hey, you know what? And I made one of those. Spring wax cap, an edible mushroom with some mild medicinal properties. When dried and eaten, it can help relieve pain. I've run out of... oh, I can't remember its name. It's a sweet-smelling plant with small purple flowers. I need it for reasons. Okay, a sweet-smelling plant with small purple flowers. Could be any one of these. Dark purple flowers. Rather unpleasant scent. Is it Solomon's Scepter? So known amazingly. Sweet-smelling small flowers. Okay, I think this one is what she's looking for. Solomon's Scepter. Yep, okay. Needs it for reasons. It's used for witchcraft. You can be open with us here. We are all one and the same. Simone! Oh goodness, Hellebore, you haven't been getting enough food? That's terrible. Whatever will become of you? My mother's had me looking into this servant creature for you, but I'm afraid I've not been getting anywhere. It's strange. I'm sure I've seen some reference to it before, but I'm drawing a blank when I try to find anything. I think Lord Frenmont's archives would be a good place to look. I was going to post this to you, but I was in town anyway, so I thought I'd drop it off in person. That and sneak in some Hellebore hugs. Okay, so she gave us a letter. I've not been getting anywhere looking through my collections in Ambleside for any mention of the servant, but Lord Fremont's archives at Muncaster are home to many ancient and esoteric scrolls covering a wide variety of subjects. It might be worth a visit. So we are looking for Muncaster. Lord Fremont at Muncaster. Muncaster, Muncaster. Muncaster. Muncaster, come on, where are you? Muncaster. Okay, I follow Fremont's manservant? Okay. Deep into the vaults of the castle. 2 hours later, I have still found no mention of the servant. On the verge of giving up, a name grabs my attention. The Woken Dendru. Didn't Verona say that was another name for the servant? The Woken Dendru is loyal to the summoner, who becomes its master and can bend its terrible power to their will. This servant is assumed to be immortal since it has no known vulnerabilities, but that does not mean that it cannot be defeated. Many hundreds of years ago, a site of ritual importance was created near Blackcomb, to the south of the Watcher, the Great Oak, and the Dendru was ousted from this world. Unfortunately, although we know that 5 plants were required for the ritual, the specific plants are not known. The Great Oak? Is that the site? To the south? Or is the Watcher the Great Oak? Okay. need 5 plants, which we do not know. How do we figure out what those 5 plants are? What secrets are you hiding from me? John, Norwood, please. I find it's the only thing that can keep me from nodding off on the night shift. Norwood? A bite of the crunchy root of this plant has the effect of a cold bucket of water thrown over the face, an unpleasant sensation accompanied by sharp focus. It is claimed that Norwood releases spores that are invisible to the naked eye, showing up only under unnatural light. How the fuck do I know what Norwood is? Crunchy root? Releases spores invisible to the naked eye. That's great. Leaves feel smooth and soft underneath. The large stamen seems to be the source of that something odor. Red fruits, long flat leaves. Has a pleasant aroma. How the hell am I supposed to know what his crunchy root is? And invisible spores? How do I find invisible spores? I don't know how to find any unnatural light. My book says that Norwood releases spores that show up unnatural light. I have a device in my possession that I could use to view them? What? My microscope is not producing any kind of spores. What other kind of unnatural light could I have? I'm confused. It doesn't say anything about spores on any of these. Do I not have it yet? I don't see spores on anything. It's definitely not on any of these mushrooms. Except this one's giving off light. Would that be the spores? Giving off a small bit of light? No, okay. I don't know what it means by unnatural light. Because I looked at the magnifying glass, it didn't do anything. Are we back to just process of elimination? I'm so confused. Okay, well, we're just going to... Red flower, large thin stems among tall leaves. I don't know. Bouldery. Doesn't have any kind of description. Devil's nightcap. Light pleasant scent. Evelum. Many short pretty leaves. Do I need to just zoom in here aggressively and look for tiny spores? Because I don't see... I don't want to get it wrong again. No, it doesn't say anything about spores. Gods, I wish this was just a slightly bit more specific. Maybe one more hint about anything? I don't think it would be any of the fungus. Is it one that I don't have yet? Is it a place that I haven't gone? I don't know. Because I don't have... magnifying glass doesn't do anything, and I can't put the plant on my desk. I can just look at it. The only thing I can look at the plant through is the microscope. So that leads me to believe that we don't have it. So where the hell do I get it? Does it have to do with this? Near Blackcomb, to the south of the Watcher, the Great Oak. Blackcomb. So Blackcomb is there. Great Oak is there. The Great Oak is here. Do we want to go to the south of it? Small stone shrine sits off to one side of the clearing. 5 grooves run out from the center of the stone, widening into recesses at the base. 5 slots for 5 plants. This is the right place, but I'm too early. I need Verona Green's help to perform the ritual. Okay. Would it be any of these? I might have to Google this one because I am really confused. Purple flowers, long leaves. It says spores invisible to the naked eye? But... this one doesn't say anything about invisible spores. It just says purple flowers, long leaves. How do I figure this out? Because using the viewing device, you can see spores floating from the ends of the flower. What is the viewing device? Okay, so it is... so it's that little thing, but we can't use it to look at plants. Right? Oh. I thought I had picked this up and ran it along up here, but I guess not far enough. Okay. Well, it's a good thing we figured that out. Norwood. Daisy Dock, a simple potion that will grant courage, can be brewed from the leaves. It is said that ancient warriors would take it before going into battle. Alright, well, we're gonna label this Norwood. I'm a little upset that I didn't figure that out on my own. But it is what it is. Okay. I think I'm gonna call it here. Gotta get ready if I want to eat out. Alright. Have a good night. I will see you around later. When her chance finally came, she did not hesitate even for a moment. Afterwards, when the Arda was dead, she felt only elation. Years after she had first laid eyes on the book, she had what she needed. So whoever we're reading the story about killed the Arda. Day 12 Tuesday. The first letter of the Latin name of a plant known as golden light, the number of petals on a lucky Caballia flower. First letter of the Latin name of the plant known as golden light. Okay, that's not the actual name of the plant. So we have to figure out which one is also known as golden light. We read about it. I remember reading about it. So the Caballia is 7. That's the lucky number on that one. Where is One called Golden Light. Golden Light. It cannot be this difficult to find. I remember reading it. Where did I read it? Come on. We're getting to the end of the book. Where... Someone said something about golden light. Golden light. Weeping Bell. First letter of the Latin name is L, so we're going to L7. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I amble through meadowland, stopping every so often to examine any wildflowers that catch my eye. Buttercups, daisies, cowslips, red clover, kenjaweed, cat's ear, and hidden among them something new for my collection. Alright, 2 new plants. Just tuck these in here. Our little collection is getting full of plants that we have not identified. Bethany. It came for us. We were attacked in the night by the servant. In all my time in the forest, I've never experienced anything like what happened last night. The forest came alive and drove the beast back. Arduina saved us. It's the only explanation that makes any sense. One thing is clear, we cannot do this alone, and we must not allow the servant to get its hands on what it's looking for. I'm trusting you with this, a secret that the sisterhood has kept for hundreds of years, a tool to defeat the Woken Dendru. Keep it safe. Use it wisely. You'll know how to open it, of course. Sure, yeah, I'll know how to open it, all right. With what? I'm sure it takes a flower. Oh wait, is it Lovelock? Is it the one that can open any... Shoot, what was the other name of it? The one that can open anything. It was one of the first ones that we did. Not Brimlock. Not Cabalia. Plavilium. Okay, Okay, is it clavilium? Well, you're gonna try that one. Where is our clavilium? Okay. Follow the Dudden tributary to its source. First it is the corpse's friend, a reminder. Then comes the ankle grabber, the binder. Third is the fear bringer, fourth to lift a curse. Last a pedal to secure black blood's reverse. Okay. Follow the Dudden tributary to its source. Alright, so we have to find whichever is the Dudden tributary. What would be the Dudden tributary? Because none of these say Dudden. Dudden? Okay, River Dudden. Okay, is it this one? Because the tributary comes off the side, doesn't it? I've never seen this plant before, and here it is growing in abundance. Science class coming in clutch. We got another new plant. And then that... yeah, that was that one. And then I guess Verona comes in and we talk to her, because that seems like the 5 plants, and then Verona will come in and talk about the ritual. I guess we have to figure out what the 5 plants are. David, with a letter. They're saying the Sisterhood has been attacked. Don't know much more than that, but these seeds of redemptionists have got all excited about it. There's a bunch of them chanting outside Pulliver's right now. Boxfield Trident. Okay, so we already did that one. Forest. I'm going to Blackcomb. I will kill this servant. My people have a saying, he who lives without fear does not live at all. I will not say that I am not afraid, but it would be no bad thing to die hunting such a noble adversary. I will take Embersoul. What is Lesser Meridoc? Why would I want to give him that if he wants Embersoul? Round flower head of the Meridoc is made up of small yellow florets. Oh, no. Oh, this is... I'm not giving him that. I'm giving him Embersoul because he wants to go fight the bad monster. I don't remember which one was Embersoul. I think it was one of the ones down here. I put it somewhere. Where are you? Hi, Bright. Where did I put Embersoul? Hello? Where did you go? Oh, there it is. excuse me. Ember Soul. Widow's Woe. Said to induce fear, also called Kempfoot, partly due to its unpleasant scent. Dainty dark flowers grow out from a bed of long thin leaves. Milton. Allow me to present my services. I own a small shop that specializes in curiosities. I would have thought that someone in your position ought to be interested in pursuing our collection of manuscripts on elixirs, for example. He is at Orchard Road, Arnside Antiques. That is... okay. Don't really have roads here. Where would it be? Oh, in Arnside, maybe? Dark exterior of Arnside Antiquities blends into its surroundings. A tailor called Jones and an ugly-looking haberdashery? To the extent that I walk past it 3 times before I find it. Inside, however, I am greeted by a world of intrigue and wonder. Old trinkets sit alongside faded books and manuscripts, while strange utensils and machines, their uses unfathomable, occupy rows of display cases. It is some time before I peel myself away, returning to Undermere with 2 new recipes for elixirs that demand further study. Okay. We have these elixirs. Where'd that little card go? Oh, I guess it's just... oh no, it's right there. Okay, the Elixir of the Damned, made from a combination of Arbitum alacritus, Maculosus retinentia, and Mens Fortis. This powerful elixir is dangerous and extreme caution is advised. It is said to bring a person back from the brink of death, but at the expense of their soul. Those who have drunk it appear vacant and lost, alive but no longer really with us. St. Quentin's elixir. This elixir will enable any drinker of it to overcome their sense of fear, though it should be considered beforehand that fear is not always a bad thing. For example, it would not be wise to drink this near to the edge of a cliff. A 5-pointed leaf to grant courage, a red flower to protect the mind, a seed pod for luck. Alright, let's make these elixirs. So we're looking for Latin words here for these. Arbitum alacritus? Arbitum alacritus. And that's just going to take some reading of these tiny words. Arbitum alacritus is Caballia. So let's head over to our little potion thing. And because we have Caballia, it is here somewhere. Caballia. Next is Maculosus retinentia. Maculosus retinentia. Penchuck. Oh, that's not one that we've identified yet. Shit. The fruit of the henchuck can have startling effects on memory. Even a small dose can result in short-term memory loss, but in larger amounts it has been known to cause severe amnesia. The tuberous bulb has an unusual structure, growing in bursts that give it a striped appearance when cut open. When the outer layer hardens and turns blue-green, it is ready to harvest. Oh, didn't we decide this one was henchuck? Bulb was quite firm and turquoise in color. Yeah, I think we decided that one is henchuck. Okay, and Mens Fortis, which we may have passed already. I don't remember if I saw that one or not. Mens Fortis. Mens Fortis, hold on. Oh, Mens Fortis. Duranthium. Okay, where is Duranthium? It's me, slide along here. Duranthium. Where are you? Duranthium. Alright. The Elixir of the Damned. Nope, come on. Elixir of Damned. That's not how you spell that? Okay. And we'll drop this down here. So, yep, all of you are gonna have to shift this way. Okay. And then Quentin's Elixir. Now this one is going to be rougher. 5-pointed leaf to grant courage, so we need to look at plants that grant courage. A red flower to protect the mind, a seed pod for luck. Oh. Okay, we'll just have to do that one at a time. 5-pointed leaf to grant courage. Five-pointed leaf to grant courage. Haven't we given it to someone before? Daisy Dock. Simple potion that will grant courage. It can be brewed from the leaves. Said that ancient warriors would take it before going into battle. 5-pointed leaf to grant courage. Okay, so we're looking for something with 5-pointed leaves. Which we may not have yet. Oh, that looks like 5-pointed leaves. That one is 3-pointed leaves. Okay, so I think this one is Daisy Dock. We'll label it pink because we're not 100% sure, but we'll tuck that up in there. Oh right, this one was confirmed to be henchuck because we used it and made the successful I guess you could say this one was also confirmed to be red ebony because we did use it to do the thing that you needed red ebony for. Okay. Red flower to protect the mind. Something with a red flower to protect the mind. Candlewood produces a red flower that provides a shielding effect, protecting against all manner of afflictions of the mind. Long, thin stems grow among tall leaves. A seed pod for luck. Yeah, I don't know anything about that one, maybe. Seed pod for luck. Seed pod for luck. Is it going to say anything about... Oh, yeah, it should say something about seed pods. I think actually we did that one before. Oh, what was it called, though? I think, is it the one that's got the picture that looks like a cup? Seed pod for luck. Contract between strangers. Seed pod for luck. Burned incense, high-pitched shrieks. Seed pod for luck. Person to tell the truth. Bound to secrecy. Painful sores. Pass unnoticed. Okay, that's confidence and persuasiveness. So it could be mountain astery. Keep that one in mind. Mountain astery. Does it have cup-like flowers? I don't know if that has any seed pods. Including uncover that which is hidden. I don't think that would be the luck. Thought to bring good fortune when prepared correctly. Sheepsnap. The green seed pods of the sheepsnap have a hard outer shell and sound hollow when tapped. So a plant with seed pods. Little green seed pods. Well, that might not be one that we have yet. The only thing it's got is green seed pods. I don't know if that would be considered a seed pod. Ugh, We got flip-floppity around. Okay. Yeah, none of these. Okay, so maybe not that one yet, because we need sheep snap. But we'll figure that out. Guess we don't have to figure it out right now. We could have another customer take us to a new place where we get it. End the day. Another card. Is the stack getting smaller? Equipped with the artist's knowledge, she journeyed west to the stone circle. Unknown to her, she was not alone as she made her preparations. Day 13, Wednesday. Endmore Raven Spider. Okay, I guess first we find Endmore. And then we worry about ravens and spiders, whatever the fuck that means. Endmore. 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 Okay, Endmore is right here. And then a raven spider. Probably got to do with our little doodad here. So do we do... But this is raven. This is spider. Yeah! Oh god, I am so good at this. I love those little puzzles. They're so fun. Okay. A jackdaw croaks, hidden somewhere nearby. Strange shapes of old stones pierce the long grass. Among them, some plants grow. Ooh, is that a green seed pod? Though the baubles look soft, they are in fact quite hard. I wonder if that would be... Green seed pods have a hard outer shell and sound hollow when tapped. Can I tap it? Nope. Okay. We're going to imply this one is sheep snap. And we are going to put that away. Pull back out our elixir recipe, and we're going to try it. Does it need to be in that order? Hold on. Nice. Quentin's elixir. Okay. Quentin's elixir. Okay, so then that confirms... Where did my plants go? No. No. And then you are... What is it? Sheep snap? The elixirs are a good way to confirm which plants are what. Because if these successfully made that, then they are, in fact, the ones I was looking for. Good lord, we have so many plants. Eventually, I'm not going to be able to organize it. Okay, my elixir goes there. I need you all to scoot this way. Actually, no, not you. You're fungus. You stay down there at the end. Okay. We're running out of space in our little shop. Race. Have you heard of this masked woman? Imagine having that amount of power. Nations would kneel before you. You would be a god. That creature, it's huge, unstoppable, and they say it obeys her every command. It would certainly come in helpful with my father-in-law tomorrow. I guess I'll just have to settle for some Daisy Dock to help get me through it instead. Ooh, lucky for you, I just identified that, and it is... Ooh, right there. Daisy Dock. Dead man's fingers. This fungus is typically found in dense forests protruding through the mulch. At a glance, it can appear as though a corpse is reaching up from the undergrowth, said to strengthen resolve and sharpen the mind. David with the mail. This letter was delivered in an unusual way. There was no address provided, just the horticulturist, spelled wrong. I have to assume it was meant for you. If you know your plants, this letter is for you. Yes, I do know my plants. Ho ho, so you got it working. Oh yes, yes, it works, it works. Look to the north of the Bowfell at the source of the river Esk. Nobody knows it grows there. It will be our little secret, ho ho. North of Bowfell at the source of the river Esk. Now where is Bowfell? I think it's down here. North of Bowfell. Windfell. Okay, source of the river Esk, north of Bowfell. Sure enough, I find a plant there that I have never seen before. Okay. Interesting plant. We'll tuck it down here with all the rest of them. Put the map away and keep going with our day. Laura. My husband likes to forage for mushrooms, but I'm worried about the ones he's brought back from his latest venture. He's been on a trip across the lake exploring the woods to the west of here. He's got a bag full of odd-looking mushrooms that he says are perfectly safe, but they don't look edible to me. I'd have brought one with me to help identify it, but he's hoarding them because he thinks I'm going to throw them out. I'll come back tomorrow. Mr. Dunn mushrooms, woods west of Undermere across the lake. Woods west of Undermere across the lake. Mushrooms. How have I never been here before? They're hard to find at first, but soon I'm seeing them everywhere. Okay, we got some red mushrooms. Put that away. Put that away. Alright, put these mushrooms down here at the end with these other fungi. Simone. Lord Fremont told me he was able to help you find some information on the servant. I've been looking all over the library, but all I've discovered is a mold problem. I hoped you might have some sweet breath that could help clear it up. She's looking for... Oops, sorry. Pliant. Most plants offer a small improvement to air quality, but the Pliance is in a class of its own. It is sometimes called sweet breath thanks to the freshness of the air in its vicinity. The many short leaves on this plant are thought to help filter toxins from the surrounding air. Yes, I am... Hold on. It is... Pleasant fresh aroma. Okay, so it might be that one. With the small leaves. Somewhat pungent. Yeah, no, not that one. Yeah, I believe it is this one. Yep, okay. Pliance. And then we got Sour Bandy. The Sour Bandy can help with memory recovery, especially if the memory has been deliberately sabotaged. The name of this plant derives from the fact that, although edible, the large salmon is extremely bitter to the taste. Alright, label this one as Pliance. Tuck it down there. Alright. My cousin will be married in 3 days. If you've got some Trimblehuff, then it'd save me the trouble of going out to find some myself. If you knew my cousin, you'd know she's not worth the trouble. Damn, okay. Let's, go find Trimblehuff in the book. Trimblehuff. The Trimblehuff is traditionally used as decoration at weddings, as it is thought to strengthen relationships. A cross-section of the small cup-like flowers, they generally point downwards to avoid filling with water and allow easy access for pollinating insects. Alright, we're looking for something that has a little cup that points downwards. Somewhat damp smell, dark red flowers. Okay, that doesn't feel right for a wedding. What about these? Bell-like and heart-shaped leaves. Okay, no. This? Flowers are blue. They look small and cup-like, and generally point down. I would wager a guess. I would wager a guess that this one would be it. Nice, okay. Trimblehuff. Glowhorn. The glowhorn, or forest lantern, or pixie lamp is a phosphorescent illuminating the trees that it grows under. Suspicious travelers avoid walking towards it, fearing that the faint lights will lure them to their demise. Ah, shoot. Which one of you was Trimblehuff? You, that little blue one. Trimblehuff. Alright, tuck it in down here. Back this way. End of the day. I feel like we're getting closer to the end here. The shepherd watched as she prepared the leaves and roots that she would require. He watched as the hours dragged by, the sun set, and she worked by candlelight. At times sitting still, at times moving like a dancer among the stones. The change happened suddenly, but also subtly, so that at first the watcher was not sure that anything had happened. Then he saw it. Day 14, Thursday. Eight miles to the east of the Guardian Tree, I think. gotta open the drawer. Hold on. Okay. Our tree is right there. So if we wanted to go 8 miles to the east, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. Okay, that was wrong. I am confused. Oh, I bet it's 8 miles to the east of the shrine, which is 1 south of that. Damn it. Okay. Thora? Well, he went and ate those bloody mushrooms. And of course, now he's sick. Is there anything we can do? He's in a bad way, and I'm worried about him. So he ate these mushrooms. Red caps with a spongy texture. So we have to figure out what mushrooms he ate. Red caps with a spongy texture. Spongy mushroom with potent abilities, only safe to consume in small quantities. Grants great strength for short periods at the expense of severe fatigue once the effect has worn off. Okay, it could be Farmer's Worry. Because that is spongy. I don't know. If it's Farmer's Worry, antidote can be made using Royal Gentia. And that is the tall pink flower. Not you. This one? Yeah! So then we should label that one as Farmer's Worry. Caution is advised when handling this plant due to the strong paralyzing agents contained within. The liver stone is a mushroom with pointed caps. So then this is Farmer's Worry. And we'll just take it down here. Alright, so now 1 south of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 here. The heavens open up as I reach the fork. I take a moment to pause and listen to the sound of water on water. I'm soaked through, but my spirits are high as I return home. I am not empty-handed to new plants today. I've already explored here and found all there is to find. Oh. So then what the heck is... Where is this? What am I doing here? What am I doing wrong? Is it in my archive somewhere? Oh no. I thought it was on the... Good lord, I have no idea. I don't know. I thought that was the shrine. I don't know. Forest. Oh, he's missing an eye. I have been to Blackcomb. I have fought the servant and lived, but still my adversary stands. They must be defeated. For my part, I am ashamed to say that I am done. And my soul could use the tonic of St. Quentin's elixir if I am to recover from the horror that I have seen. I got that. St. Quentin's elixir. And actually, I need to fix the name on this one, because I spelt elixir wrong here. And it's been confirmed, so we can... Oh, well, I was doing purple for that, but oh well. Here's Quentin's elixir. Brittle, coveted by the rich. Pretty brittle is crushed to make dyes. This is a very rare plant that is hard to come by and requires great care to cultivate. Okay. I want this. And there is not any kind of symbol on that there. It's not that. What? What the fuck is this? Oh my god. That's it. Go forth. Gosforth. Whatever. 8 miles to the east of Gosforth. Gosforth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my god. Okay. Whatever. That was... I knew I had seen that symbol somewhere. I thought I had seen it with the great tree, because that's what it looks like, but... Gazing at the still water of the lake, its black waters draw me into a reflective trance. Here and there, flowers that I don't recognize grow along the bank. 2 new plants acquired. Nice. Okay. Alright, come David with the mail. There is a hateful man I sometimes see around town. He's called Isidore Burbridge. Yeah, he's gross. Yesterday I saw him bending down as though to pet a stray dog, but instead he punched it as hard as he could. Oh, fuck that guy. I rushed over and the coward fled. Someday he'll get his comeuppance. I'll take him out myself if I have to. Sadgill Chalice. Alright. Wherever Sadgill is... Okay, there's Sadgill right there. Put it in the center. And the chalice points to right here. Okay. The chalice clue takes me directly south of Sadgill to a spot next to the river. Moss-covered rocks line the banks, velvet to the touch. In the moist conditions, a deadly-looking plant grows abundantly in the lush grass. Oh my, that looks like a Venus flytrap. Do they have Venus flytraps in this weird form of England that we're in? I believe we're in England. Verona tells me you're working on gathering the plants for a ritual that will help us defeat this creature. Am I? I want to help in any way I can. From what Verona told me, I think this might be one of the plants needed to perform the ritual, but I'm afraid I do not know where it can be found. Swift Snare, the binder, ankle grabber, and never let go are several of the names given to the plant that may give some clue as to its properties. Once ensnared, it is impossible to extricate oneself without help. Swift Snare have small, heart-shaped leaves. Would that be you? Are you Swift Snare? No. You don't have small heart-shaped leaves. Okay. Molly. My daughter is getting married and I want to decorate the church with nice flowers. I believe there is a plant with small blue cup-like flowers that is supposed to bless their union. Yes, that is... the Trimblehuff. Because we did that for our wedding. Is this the same wedding? Trimblehuff. It must be the same wedding. Daughter and cousin? Ennis, I can't help noticing that Dreyer Huntsman is still alive. You don't seem to understand the importance of our work here. If you are not with us, then you are against us. When the redemption comes, and it will come, you will regret your actions. Praise the Dendru. Yeah, whatever. I'm not helping you. I've decided I want to keep people alive and safe and healthy against whatever wicked creature that's been summoned. I'm not dealing with it. And that is my decision and my right. I'm not just gonna help some evil creature. Behind the woman, a dark skeletal figure began to rise, and a low, primal snarl sounded across the clearing. The shepherd turned and ran, cold fear coursing through his veins. He did not run for long. I feel like we're approaching the end. Day 15, Friday. I'm gonna Google real quick how many days is in this game to see if I should push through to the end. Strange horticulture. How many days? 16 days. Okay, so we'll push through to day 16, and that will be where we end. Decay gives way to new growth from death. The cycle starts again. What of a white scar? West of White Scar by the river. I wish you could, turn this stuff. West of White Scar by the river. Okay. West of White Scar by the river? Yeah. The sun-bleached skull fixes me with its black-eyed gaze. A reminder, from the chest of the skeleton, a plant grows. New plant acquired. That's the one from the, we have the paper for that one. Or we have the... whatever. I know which one that is. It grows from the chest of the dead. Am I supposed to use those clues that I get when I'm looking to help identify these plants? I've lived in Undermere all my life, and I've never seen the people as worried as they are now. Everyone's talking about the sisterhood and the servant. Somebody needs to do something to stop that beast. I was speaking to a woman from Arnside who told me of a cave nearby that the locals stay away from. Apparently there is a strange plant that grows there, but the cave is believed to be haunted. Unfortunately, she was vague about where the cave was. Somewhere to the east was all she would say when I pressed her. Warmest regards, Amos Duncan. Okay, so we're going to a cave to the east of Arnside. Where is Arnside? We've been there before. Oh goodness, okay. Just... there's Ambleside. Tebby Undermere. Where is Arnside? Swimside, Blackcomb, Boxfield. Arnside. Somewhere to the east. Oh, the cave? The Weisgar Cave? A thin crack runs down the rock face, widening as it nears the ground, just wide enough for a man to slip through, but there's a problem. A large boulder blocks the entrance, too heavy to move. Farmer's worry. Well, we have that. Where did I put it? There you are. Twilight Lepiota. In the twilight where shadows grow, take leaf and root and eye of crow. A plant of gloom and despair and dark magic. Do not be fooled by the pretty flower. The smell it gives off is quite foul. I am surprised at how easily I am able to roll away the boulder with the help of the farmer's worry. As my eyes adjust to the darkness, I discover several clusters of fungi growing there, reaching out desperately to the thin strip of light provided by the crack. Alright, new plants, new mushrooms. How full can I stuff that shelf? We're gonna stick the mushrooms way down at the end. I need to identify all of the rest of these because it is driving me crazy. Do we use all of these in the course of the game? Okay, why can't I remember? There was something important. I know there was, but there's only darkness now. A sour bandy. Don't worry, girl. I got you. We'll figure this out. Sour bandy can help with memory recovery, especially if the memory has been deliberately sabotaged. The name of this plant derives from the fact that, although edible, the large stamen is extremely bitter to the taste. Okay, so it has a large stamen, which I would say is this. The leaves feel smooth and soft underneath. The large stamen seems to be the source of that acerbic odor. Would that be sour? We're gonna find out. Yeah! It's coming back. It happened in a dream. The woman in the jade mask was screaming at me to get out. Instead, I went deeper. I entered the mind of the creature. It was like slipping into a dark pool. Icy cold, with who knows what terrors lurking beneath the surface. I felt powerful. Then suddenly something happened. She tore me out and my mind went dark. I have not been myself lately. Okay, so this is sour bandy. Umbrella, a powerful balm against diseases of the heart. It will not be a cure once illness has set in, but it can ease pain and prolong life. Umbrella has long rounded leaves and a flower that smells of strawberries. Oh, we know that one. We've had that one forever. Well, we are inching our way down through here. Okay, next please. Aiden, my wife of 30 years is dying. That is the truth of it, as painful as it is to say out loud. The doctors say there is nothing they can do, but I cannot sit by and wait for it to happen. A man at the hospice let slip about a plant-based elixir. I don't think he meant for me to hear it, but I did, and it's all I can think about. I understand the risks, but any price is worth paying if it means she doesn't have to die. Please, I'm begging you. The elixir of the damned? Oh, okay. If you're sure that's what you want. Haverage. Pretty blue flowers line the stems of this sought-after plant. It is said that if you give haverage to your beloved under the light of a full moon, you will both live long and blessed lives. What a delightful shop you have. I'm only in town for a brief visit, but I heard I might be able to get a hold of some liver stone here. Why yes, I have some somewhere. Hold on, let me peruse my shelves. Liverstone. Oh, wait, hold on. Have I not? Oh, that's not one I've found yet. Okay. Caution is advised when handling this plant due to the strong paralyzing agents contained within. The Liverstone is a mushroom with pointed caps. We've got 2 potential. Smells rotten. Dark and imposing. Strange, my fingertips feel slightly numbed. Okay. So this one is Liverstone. It has the paralysis effect. Just gonna go ahead and label that. And it will be confirmed when I give it to her. Yep, because I'm that good. I'm that competent. Thumb. Pronounced tomb. Oh, sorry. This flower is sometimes associated with death. The tomb is used as a fragrance in soaps and candles. Yet is associated with death, because that makes sense. Unknown. Oh, the lady in the jade mask. I can't control it anymore. This has all gone too far. I never meant for it to turn on my sisters. It's too strong. I'm trying to hold it back, but it wants to kill. That's all it wants. Death, death, and more death. You have to help me. Widow's Woe or Dead Man's Fingers. Okay, well let's first figure out what each one is. Dead Man's Fingers. This fungus is typically found in dense forests, protruding through the mulch. At a glance, it can appear as though a corpse is reaching up from the undergrowth. Said to strengthen resolve and sharpen the mind. Or Widow's Woe. Said to induce fear, also called Kempfoot partly due to its unpleasant scent. Dainty dark fingers grow out from a bed of long thin leaves. Or dainty dark flowers, sorry. No, we want to strengthen her resolve. I feel like we can trust her. I'm gonna give her some Dead Man's Fingers. Willow's Woe. I'm sure I have some of that around here. No, we don't want to give her Willow's Woe. We want to give her Dead Man's Finger. Or the next hint? Sure, it's one of these plants. Why do you want to give her Willow's Woe? Wouldn't we want to strengthen her resolve? We're gonna give her Dead Man's Fingers. Carnivorous Tauren, known in the north as Andrew's Bane after the unfortunate demise of a man called Andrew Jardine. He was caught and slowly eaten alive by a large specimen of the Tauren. Revered in the occult world, a cross-section of the Tauren stem reveals pentagonal symmetry. I feel like we did good. I hope we did good. If Willow's Woe increases her fear, I don't want to do that. I want her to have a strong mind so she can continue to control the creature as it's trying to break free from her control, right? All this. There's been talk over the last few nights down in the Royal Oak of a servant creature going around slaughtering people. I used to enjoy walking in the hills, but I don't leave my house now. I've decided to bring nature to me in the meantime. The glow of a few pixie lamps would surely warm my heart. He wants glowhorn, which is the glowing mushroom. Suspicious travelers avoid watching, but it's this one. The little glow. The little glowy boy. We'll call him Glowhorn. Pennybell. The leaves of the pennybell are chewed by some for their hallucinogenic properties. However, it is highly addictive and can lead to sickness and death. Damn, okay, don't chew that. Don't put it in your mouth. She finally held the power she'd craved all these years, a servant to do as she willed. But the power came at a cost. The servant was awoken, and it would not be contained. It was the Dendru, the dread. It was death. Day 16, Saturday. This is it. To the east of the castle, across the river, and through the mountain pass, it grows at the edge of the wood. What castle? East of the castle, across the river, and through the mountain pass. Okay, so there's a castle across the river, through the mountain pass. Okay, so we're gonna find castles to the west of rivers. That one doesn't have a mountain pass. East of the river, through the mountain pass. It grows at the edge of the woods. So what, this one? Yeah! The trees sway effortlessly in the cool breeze. The low hum of crickets chirping rides the wind. A sense of calm washes over me, and I'm rewarded with a new find. A new plant. Squiggly with heart-shaped leaves. That could be the final one that we need. Verona. It is time. The servant is on the move again. Time to act. Meet me at the ritual site. I hope for all our sakes that you've been able to track down all the plants we need. Right. Right. Corpse's friend. A reminder. Okay, so first we find Corpse's friend, whichever one that is. Corpse's friend. Corpse's friend. Corpse's friend, Devil's Nightcap. If ingested as a seed, it will cause a slow, agonizing death, and the plant will grow out of the body once. A light, pleasant scent, not dissimilar to pine needles. Okay, that was this one. Soft aroma that reminds me of a pine forest. Yep, okay. So this one is Devil's Nightcap. That's the first one that we need. The second one is Ankle Grabber, the Binder. That was, it's the one that we just got. But what is it called? called? Here we go. Swift Snare. Binder, ankle grabber, never let go. Several of the names. Small heart-shaped leaves. Moves fast for a plant. Yep, okay. So then, Swift Snare. Third is the Fear Bringer. Oh, that was Widow's Woe, right? Said to induce fear. Also called Kempfoot, partly due to its unpleasant scent. Dainty dark flowers grow out from a bed of long thin leaves. Somewhat damp smell, dark red flowers. I would say that it's this one. Dainty dark flowers grow from a bed of long thin leaves. Somewhat damp smell. Okay, I would say this one's Widow's Woe, but we'll triple quadruple check that one first. Against any other potential one that might be here. No, okay. Fourth, to lift a curse. Okay, so that's one we're just gonna have to flip through the book for, because I have no memory of that. Psychic abilities. Disease of the heart. Feeding on light. Hypothermia. Growing in clumps. Skin rashes. Help the dead find peace. Healing effect. Protect against all manner of afflictions of the mind. Lift a curse. Eye strain is a curse, not a blessing. Grant courage. Reaching up from the ground, strengthen resolve. Okay, we did that one. Inhale smoke. Rebrew to create the antidotes to Dendra's miasma. Hold on. To secure Black Blood's reverse. Okay, so Elder Finium is the last one. Wherever we put it. Where is the Elder Finium? There you are, Elder Finium. Okay, that's the last one. So we need to find the one to lift a curse. Oh, hold on. I didn't read that one. Protective properties. Offerings to deity. Rejuvenate aching bones. Fungi mushroom, potent abilities, give strength, energy boost, sleeping drought, contract of friendship, medicinal properties, digestive troubles, skilled dendra, glowing, dental hygiene. Burned as incense, high-pitched shrieks, pretty blue flowers, Long and blessed lives. Effects on memory. Pain relief. Point the way towards any person you need to locate. Sought after ornamental plant. Curing afflictions of the heart. Drain mental facilities. Tell the truth. Paralyzing. Lift curses. Long varicose. Okay. So we're looking for this one. Alright, this is what I think we need. She says, it is time. So do we go to the site? Do we go here? A small stone shrine sits off to one side of the clearing. 5 grooves run out of the center of the stone, widening into recesses at the base. 5 slots for 5 plants. Okay, it does not give me a specific order, but we'll start at the top. Oh wow. Well done, I will take it from here. I stand back and watch as Verona walks around the shrine, muttering soft incantations. It feels like a long time passes before she looks up, but in reality it was perhaps only 10 minutes. Nothing's happening. What do you mean nothing's happening? Have we got the right plants? I think so. Perhaps we just need to be patient. A loud noise behind us makes us all jump. Turning around, I see something that makes my blood run cold. The woman in the jade mask is walking calmly and slowly towards us from the other side of the clearing. Behind her, standing tall and terrifying, is the black silhouette of the servant. Oh my. What was that about being patient? I think we're out of time. Do not be afraid. I am here to surrender willingly. The servant cannot be allowed to— Ah! The creature lunges forward and brings a huge arm scything towards her. Her scream pierces the cold air and she drops to her knees, clutching her head. But the blow seems to glance off to one side as it comes hurtling down, and the beast's claw ends up embedded in the dirt instead of the woman's back. I can't hold it back much longer. You need this. She throws a small vial of red liquid, which Reuben deftly catches and holds up to the light. Blood. Quickly, I know what to do. Verona grabs the vial and fumbles to get the stopper out as she turns back to the shrine. The servant has its huge arm free again and is slowly advancing with strange jerking movements. Verona pours the blood into a small cavity in the shrine and everything seems to happen at once. A pillar of bright white light launches out of the shrine towards the servant and hits it in the chest. The huge beast shrieks and staggers backwards, drowning out the screams of the woman in the jade mask who is clutching her head and writhing in agony on the ground. There is an almighty thunderclap and a blinding flash of light, and suddenly the servant is gone. A patch of charred ground smolders where it stood just moments before. My head is spinning at what has just happened. Did it work? Have we defeated the servant? Friday. With the dust settled and the servant vanquished, I have been able to reflect on the events of the last few weeks. We were fortunate that Thea was able to stay in control of the beast for as long as she did. Who can say what would have happened if she was unable to prevent it causing the destruction it created? Undermere has never felt so jubilant, so full of life. All the nervous tension that had built up evaporated in an instant, and the people have plowed their energies into celebration and merriment. They do not know the whole truth, of course, that the woman in the jade mask was the one who summoned the servant. I promised Reuben that I would leave it to him to unravel that mess. She is his daughter, after all. Oh, it all makes sense. And as for myself, well, I'm back in the calm of strange horticulture, of course, with the hellebore for company. It's quieter around here, but I am content, and there are always more plants to learn about and discover. The Sleeping Dendrew. It is done. The servant can go back to being a dark story for dusty shelves. The end. Ending 2. Elder Finium. Oh, so there's multiple endings. Okay, so like if I let the servant do its thing, then it probably would have killed a lot of people and that would have been a different ending. Earlier. What? Plants identified, 59 out of 77. Have you ever heard of the Monastery of the Black Veil? I think it would interest you. I learned of it from a man from Ravenglass. If you're ever in that part of the world, you should ask him about it. He owns the Horseshoe Inn on Main Street. And then a bunch of circles. Okay. So actually, this looks like you can just keep playing the game and identifying your plants, which I would absolutely love to keep doing. So we can probably play this game at least one more time. However, upon finishing the main chunk of the story today, I'm probably going to call it here before we dive into anything else. We will save all of this other exciting things for another day, as I am tired and need to go find something to eat. So let's see if anybody is live for us to go raid. The progress is saved automatically. We'll go back to the main menu and then we will check and see. No, Baki is live playing Path of Exile, so we are going to raid out to Baki today. We haven't stopped by and seen them in a while. So, thank you all for coming out, and I hope you all had a good time, and I will see you on Tuesday. Bye-bye.